Hello and welcome to Second Place Chasers with me, Keith.
And me, Jack.
This week I will be trying my hardest to convince Jack to get in Reece James.
And he's not going to do it.
Good evening, Jack.
Good evening, Keith.
We're coming to the end of the international break.
Yep.
Pretty boring, really.
Yeah.
Or have you been watching?
I've watched a little bit. Not a heap.
Was it exciting?
Some games. The France game was quite fun.
Oh, that was
14-0.
Yeah, I did. When I said I didn't watch many games, I watched the highlights of that.
Yeah.
That was just goal.
Yeah.
It was just goal.
I got up and I thought, oh, it's football on. What should I put on? I put on Republic of Ireland, Netherlands. And I started watching that. And then I saw the score for the France game. It was 5 minutes in and it was 2-0. I went, bugger this, I'm switching.
Yeah.
So I switched and so 14-0, crazy game.
7-0 each half, nice and even.
Yeah. I missed 5 goals and still managed to see 9. How often does that happen?
Yeah, not very often.
Every time I walked out the room, goal. Walked back and I was like, what's the score now? It's like, it was 10 a minute ago, it's 12 now.
Shouldn't have walked out of the room then, should you?
Yeah, I know.
How many times did you walk out of the room? 14.
I went for a walk at half time. I missed the first 15 minutes of the second half.
Probably 3 goals there.
Yeah, I missed the first 2. I missed 3 in the second half, so not bad.
Well, we caught up on our predictions last week.
Yeah.
Do you want to go straight into predictions for this week, or do you want to talk more about the international break? Do you want to talk about Wales getting put into the playoff?
Yeah, I can talk about Wales getting put in the playoff. It was the first game that was against Armenia.
Yeah.
I watched the mini match. It was pretty rubbish. That's enough said on that one.
Right.
I watched the one this morning against Turkey. The whole weekend had questionable reffing. There was a lot of challenges that should have been penalties, yada yada. This morning, Wales should have had 3 penalties in the first half alone.
I haven't not seen the game, so I can't comment on them, but I'd say you're probably wrong and you're biased.
Okay. Well, Turkey got given a penalty for Ben Davies pushing over a player in the box. He didn't. He was tracking back and he brushed him and he fell over. There was a worse challenge on Johnson in the opposite box that should have been a penalty. But
right.
Anyway, that's
Conspiracy against the Welsh.
Yeah, maybe.
Was the ref Croatian or anything?
I don't know.
Should have looked into that.
Yeah, should have. It's just as long as it's not a French ref, then I don't mind.
What do you got against French refs?
They always screw over the Welsh.
It's not just the French.
Well, it was a French one in the Armenia game, so.
Yeah. Right, is that all you've got?
I can talk about England.
And how poor they were over the last couple of games?
They were pretty poor over the last couple of games.
They had a few, I think a few people were travelling away. Oh, I couldn't be bothered. I've got a bit of an injury there, Gaffer.
Yeah, it was at 7 pulled out.
Trippier went for personal reasons, didn't
he?
I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, I think that might
personally, I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Bowen
Rico Lewis had a good game.
Yeah.
A really good game.
Bowen had a niggling injury, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
I
Have you got your conspiracy theories out now?
No, it's the final game of a qualifying.
Yeah.
That they've already qualified for. It's away from home. They beat that team 7-0 the last time.
Yeah.
Although there will only be one more chance for one more squad.
Yeah.
Run of friendlies before in March, I think.
March, yeah. One of them's Brazil. Is it Brazil and Belgium?
I think so. The Bees playing the B teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reece James pulled out because he wanted to concentrate on his fitness and get back. which is it's good for him because I gave him a wee call and said, "Look, don't be travelling there, mate."
Oh, that was you, was it?
Yeah, I said, "I'm thinking of bringing you in this week. If you go there and get injured, you're not coming in."
Yeah, I wouldn't bring him in anyway.
We'll see. All right, well, that'll do for that.
Okay.
Will it?
Oh, I don't know. We could mention Belgium.
Oh,
Lukaku got 4.
He did.
Doku got 2 assists.
What is he? He moved up on the list of international scorers, all-time scorers.
Yeah, he's on 83. Yeah.
Who's one ahead of him? Puskás.
Right.
Is one ahead of him.
Yeah, he went off at half time too, so I wonder if he could have cracked a couple of records if he'd stayed on. Doku got 2 assists, though.
He's rubbish, mate.
Yeah, don't get him.
Nunez had a good...
yeah, where they beat Argentina on there.
Yeah.
Away.
You getting him in?
No.
Not this week?
Maybe not ever.
Come on.
I might blacklist him.
You'll never win. You'll never win anything.
What have you won with Darwin in your team?
I'll tell you at the end of the season.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Predictions for game week 13. Unlucky for some.
Yeah. Probably you.
Maybe. Have you? I'm looking at mine for this week, and there are some. They're pretty low scoring, actually. It's pretty hard this week. There's no real obvious big winners this week, I think. There could be. Obviously, there will be, but...
Yeah, I went low scoring as well, but kind of some I've gone against my better judgment. Like I thought.
Do you have better judgment?
Yeah.
I didn't realise you had.
I thought they'd go one way, but I voted against, usually playing home advantage or something like that. So.
Okay. Let's start off with a big game.
Yeah.
First against second?
Yeah.
Or equal second?
Equal second.
Yeah. City at home to Liverpool.
So I thought this was at Anfield.
Yeah.
At first.
I think you mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was wrong. It's
again.
It's not at Anfield. So either way, I was predicting 3-2, but now I've switched it from a Liverpool win to a City win.
Still 3-2.
Yeah.
I've gone a 2-2 draw. I better write down your scores, hadn't I?
Yeah, might be. Well, I can always send them to you. I might edit them, but...
No, you can't edit them once they're down here. That's it. Yeah, I'm just going... I was actually almost going to go a Liverpool win.
Yeah, I wanted
Very tempted to go a Liverpool win.
Yeah.
But 2-2 draw is what
I read something today about City having not beaten Liverpool back-to-back, like, ever or something like that. And they won the last one, so who knows?
Burnley at home to West Ham.
You'd think it should be a West Ham win.
You'd think so.
You'd think so, yeah. So I'll put it that way, but I just go 2-1. I'll be conservative.
A 2-1 West Ham win.
Yeah.
That's what I've gone to. 2-1. I did have 2-0 down, but I've gone, West Ham are not keeping many clean sheets.
No, they're a bit shaky.
But they're good enough or they have enough firepower
to
win. Especially if Antonio's out for a while and Bowen recovers in time to play up front.
Yeah, Kudus down on the right.
Anyway, we will see. Luton at home to Palace.
I wanted to give this a 1-0 Luton win, but I didn't. I went 2-1 Palace.
I'm also a 2-1 Palace. They've got... Eze just looks so good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Elise's back as well.
And Elise, he got, 25 minutes last time?
Yeah.
25 minutes. Came through that all right. And that just makes a huge difference to that team.
Oh, yeah.
Or it should do.
I think
once he gets back.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're infused because Elise and Eze both signed new contracts.
Yeah.
So they kind of...
And Eze is just... Like, he's on penalties too, although he did dive. He did... Did you see that when he went to the byline and cut back inside and went over, got a yellow card for diving?
No, I missed that.
That was after he got a penalty earlier and scored it.
Did you see Kane's yellow card in the... Oh, you haven't watched the internationals? No. Keeper took him out, took his ankles. Clear penalty. Kane got a yellow card for diving.
It's about time. That's what I say.
Kane doesn't dive.
He should have had plenty of yellow cards. He used to do that stupid thing where he'd back in under a player who's jumping, and then the player would come down on him and he'd fall over and get a free kick.
Oh, yeah, well.
But that's dangerous because he'd quite often take the legs out from under a player, but fall over then and get a free kick. He did that several times.
That's just smart.
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't matter if you injure the other player as long as you're right to take the penalty or whatever.
Oh yeah, we're both 2-1 there to Palace. Newcastle at home to Chelsea.
Gut feeling was 1-0 Chelsea.
Right.
St James's Park though, you kind of fancy even an injured.
Fairly depleted.
Newcastle. Well, look, Guimaraes is back. Suspension served. He's back.
Yeah.
Isak should be back.
Possibly.
It's looking more likely. And same with Almiron. They have lost Longstaff, though. So that's... Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle. Right. I'm going 1-0 Chelsea.
It would have been the same then.
Yeah, so 1-0 Chelsea for me.
Yeah.
I'd like a clean sheet.
Oh, yeah, because you're bringing Reece James in. Oh, I forgot. You're so biased to players you bring in.
These are quite true. Forest, who are quite good at home still.
Yeah.
At home to Brighton, who are not firing on all cylinders.
No. So I've just gone 2-1 Forest.
2-1 home win.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's where I separate from you. Because I'm 2-1 Brighton.
Yeah, I just...
You know why?
Yeah.
I've got Brighton players.
Oh, yeah, you got to think. I got Matoma, but he's...
yeah, it looks like he may not play.
Yeah, that's been one of my most annoying transfers this season.
So that means Adingra could get to play in that spot where he looked fantastic.
That's true. Maybe I should bring him
in. Sheffield United at home to Bournemouth.
Yeah, Sheffield a little bit stronger at home than away, but pretty shite all around.
Yeah.
Bournemouth pretty shite all around.
Yeah.
But they did win their last 2, I think.
Yep. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So giving them a win, 2-1.
2-1 away win. Are you all 2-1s? Oh no, you had a 3-2 to start with.
I had a lot of 2-1s. I even scrubbed 1-2-1 and changed it.
I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Brentford at home to Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal. I originally gave Brentford no goals, but I decided they could probably get 1 goal.
Yeah.
After Saliba comes off in the 87th minute with his clean sheet and an assist.
He doesn't get assists.
He got a goal last week.
That's it. That'll be it for the season.
Probably, yeah.
He might not even get a clean sheet for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I've also gone a 3-1 Arsenal win.
You copying me?
No, because it's Gabriel who's scoring. Getting an assist.
No, Gabriel's getting rested because he's been on holiday to Brazil.
No, he only gets rested when they play against teams with a low block.
Right.
Far.
You've worked the system out, haven't
you? So far he has. So far they've done that. Yeah. Tottenham at home to Villa.
Spurs are bouncing back.
This could be a high-scoring game, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Although Villa aren't... Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. They'll have a doggy back, maybe.
Mate, he's doubtful. 75%.
But he's not suspended anymore.
Yeah.
And Villa aren't as good away from home as they are at home.
No. So, yeah, should be high scoring. So I've gone 2-1 home win.
2-1 to Spurs. I've gone 3-2 to Spurs. Because I have Son Heung-min in my team.
Yeah, and Watkins.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And Cash.
Possibly not Cash this week. Although it might not be a bad game for Cash. Playing against a depleted Spurs defence.
I'm fed up with him.
But
he can go.
But he might get pinned back a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because they got to plug that defensive problem.
Yeah. Everton at home to Manchester United.
tricky. Everton just docked 10 points. Do they come out firing, like desperate to claw themselves back, or do they drop and just sort of go into depression mode?
Nah, I don't think they drop.
I don't think they will either. I think they knew this was coming.
I think they're on their confidence is quite high.
Yeah. It could be higher scoring, but I'm just going to give it 1-0 to Everton.
Oh, you're going for an Everton win?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going on Everton win as well, but the 2-1.
Yeah, I got 2-1 on my notepad there, scrubbed out.
You saw mine when you came in. You went, it can't be the same.
You had it turned upside down.
That's true. That's why.
Yeah, I had mine turned upside down too, just in case you copied me.
That's why don't we trust each other with just predictions? It's not like it's like we're playing for cattle stations or anything.
Yeah, it's sort of just the boasting rights, though, isn't it? Like bragging rights.
I don't even want you to see them before last game of the round. Last games of the round have been very exciting, but this time it's Fulham against Wolves.
Wolves play well, though.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like a crazy game.
You say that now. You never know.
Fulham at home to Wolves.
2-0 Wolves.
2-0 away win. I've got a 1-1 draw.
You have less confidence in Wolves than I do.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And I was
Wolves are good. I was playing well.
I was the one who put Wolves rock bottom as going down when.
Yeah, I think I had them in the bottom three as well.
Yeah, I had them like right on the bottom. I thought they were going bottom of the table.
Who else? Wolves, Bournemouth, and one of the. Was it Sheffield United?
Maybe, yeah. I had.
I think I had Burnley and maybe I had Luton in there. I'm not sure.
We both had Luton. We had Luton and Sheffield and Wolves.
Right.
Just they were different arranged. Now it's probably more likely Bournemouth, Burnley, and Sheffield. Or I think Luton will escape now. To be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
So who do you think will go down now?
Bournemouth.
On their own, they're that bad. They're going to take all three spots.
Bournemouth, Sheffield, and Burnley, unless Everton completely implode.
I don't think they will.
But I don't.
They've been showing enough that they're going to be safe.
Yeah.
Even with the 10-point deduction.
Yeah.
Do you want to run us through what you're thinking about for your team this week?
Yeah, I'm thinking about things.
Things?
Yeah, a few things. I'm thinking about how much I don't like Cash at the moment. So he could go. I'm actually taking a really big gamble.
Again?
Yeah, it's more. It's a player who can go on the bench.
Right.
I was going to bring in Mikolenko in because he's scored 2 in 2.
Yeah.
And he looks incredible. He looked really good in the Ukraine-Italy game as well. Like I've like said Mikolenko's crap for a long time. Now he looks good. So I might cash in on that. Get it? Cash in on that.
Cash in from Mikolenko.
Yeah.
So just the one change? What about Matoma? Are you going to cover that with...
Well, it might just be one change, but it might be one of those two, or it might be two changes. I don't know. So, Matoma will probably go for... I'm looking at Kudus at the moment.
That's another heavy differential, though. You've got Gordon, you've got Diaby.
Yeah. Problem is, even if I got 0.7 in the bank, if I sell Matoma, I still can't afford Bowen.
Why don't you go Eze for a few weeks?
Well, isn't that a differential as well?
Yeah, but he's not as much of a differential as Kudus. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know. Diaby's leaving soon. He's got next week's Bournemouth game, and then he's off after that.
Jeez, you turn him over, don't you?
No, he's been there all season. The thing, I don't know. I've been playing really safe the last few seasons. It worked for a long time, but it didn't work last time.
Right.
So I think I might go back to moving in and out. I'd say at the moment...
Kaladzic on the bench there. What's he doing?
Nothing. I'd say on my hit list at the moment for the next X amount of game weeks leading up to Christmas will be Cash, Diaby, Matoma, Gordon, Trippier, Kaladzic, and Nketiah.
All the differential type players.
They're all going to be shifting around for... I mean, the goal is get Watkins in.
He'll be done by then.
Probably, yeah.
You'll want Darwin in by then.
Yeah, well, that'd be a
maybe
cheaper move.
Nkunku or Jackson with Chelsea's run, and if they can get firing.
I'd be thinking of going back to Sterling, actually. 6.9.
Yeah.
He's picked up points in the last 2 games. Blank before that, 16 before that. When I sold him.
Yeah, he's a good player. Has Gary got him?
No.
He got him in before that big haul, and then he kept him for a couple of weeks, and
then he got rid of him.
Out.
I brought him in the week after the big haul and sold him on his second big haul.
That's right. I remember that. You weren't alone doing that either.
No. Yeah, so that's sort of I could probably do a new goalkeeper too.
What about captain this week? Have you thought about it, or?
Yeah, it's on Salah at the moment.
Right.
Because I think, Haaland's injured at the moment. He'll probably play.
Yeah, he'll probably play. But I guess you wait on the press conferences.
Yeah. I kind of fancy Salah in a big game more than Haaland. And I also fancy... I know I put it at a City win.
Yeah.
But I kind of fancy Liverpool's attack against City's defence more than City's attack against Liverpool's defence.
You think Darwin's going to create havoc?
Someone's going to create havoc.
Like him.
Yeah, so that's...
Will Tsimikas be on your bench this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still going to be on my bench this week.
Even
though I get 15 last week.
Don't go points chasing. Never go points chasing.
No, that's right.
That's how you end up with Sterling in your team.
That's how you end up with cash in your team.
Yeah.
He's had one big haul this season.
Yeah.
And his XG has been the highest for defenders for a long time. But he's
not performing.
No, it's not coming off. Of course, once we get rid of him this week, once we cash out.
Yeah. He's going to absolutely...
Yeah, he'll destroy that Spurs team.
Yeah, he's going to explode this week. Possibly, maybe literally.
Really?
I'm not saying I've called someone, but if he does explode...
What, will he be like a seagull that you feed aspirin to?
I've never done that. Have you done that?
No, no.
What happens there is it just swell up?
Yeah, I think so. And explode.
Okay. I might have to try that.
That's
no, I better not.
That's not approved.
No. Yeah, we better put a disclaimer. No animals were hurt in the making of this podcast.
Well, I'm a vegan, so I don't hurt animals.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you're not.
My team. Did you ask about my team?
Oh, I haven't asked about yours.
Go on.
I can. Do you want me to do it like that?
Well,
Keith, how's your team going, Keith? What are you doing this week, Keithy?
Well, I think I'm cashing out.
Yeah.
Because I've got, apart from, I've got Haaland and Bowen, who are doubtful, but I don't think I think they'll play.
Is it doubtful if you think they'll play?
No, they've been flagged as doubtful for playing. But
is 75% doubtful, or is that just sort of like on the fence?
Well, that's like, whoa, we've heard something. We better put something up against it in case they don't.
Okay.
But I mean, my team's solid.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I mean, I've got the main players that you want: Son, Saga, Salah, Bowen, Haaland, Watkins.
Yeah.
Areola could get me a clean sheet, please. Wouldn't mind that. Yeah, cash. I've got Gabriel. Because, yeah, he was cheaper than Saliba. That's why I got him.
I was quite happy to bring in Saliba last week because now everyone seems to be moving to Saliba.
Yeah, and I'd be surprised if he scores another goal all season. Whereas Gabriel might get a couple.
Saliba scored a couple last season.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure if you pull up his stats, you'll see that he did. Or was it a couple of assists? 2 goals, 1 assist.
There you go. He's due another.
He's got 1 and 1. He's due another goal.
He's got 1 and 1. Yeah, well, it won't come this week.
That's what you think.
It's going to be Gabriel.
3 goals.
There you go. See his assists from last. So he's due. He's due to come good. It'll be this week.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Maybe they'll both get goals.
So for cash.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I've already had the long messages this week.
Can you guess who I'm bringing in?
Do they play in blue?
Yes, he plays in blue.
Does their name start with R?
First name, yes.
Yeah. Does their last name start with J?
Yes. And is his sister a better player than him? Yes.
Sorry, who are we talking about?
Reece James.
Oh, Roger Jones.
Oh, Roger Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, it's Reece James.
Who's Reece James? Is he that guy that plays a game now and then disappears for 10 weeks?
That could be him in a previous seasons.
Oh, no, I think it was this season.
No, he didn't play about 7 games he's disappeared for.
Yeah.
Probably weeks, so it included a couple of international breaks.
Yeah.
So it's like 10 weeks.
It was quite a while.
Okay, who is everyone's fit at Chelsea? Who's the best player? It's Reece James.
It's Mudryk.
It's Reece James.
It's not Mudryk. Sterling.
Nah, it's Reece James.
Sterling, on his day, when he's top of his game, Sterling, better player, more experienced.
All day, every day, it's Reece James.
No, Sterling. Won't change my mind. I much prefer Sterling.
Oh.
James is great. Don't get me wrong. Sterling's better.
But he can't cover cash because he's not defensive.
Oh, so you're saying if you
no,
if Sterling was in as a defender, you'd be bringing him in instead of James?
No, Reece James. Just for what he can, his ceiling is super high.
Yeah. Is he tall?
Don't know, but he can jump up and touch the ceiling.
Yeah. Well, why does he need it so high though? If he...
We need room for all those points.
Yeah. When he gets double figure haul and then gets injured for.
I don't care if that happens.
Oh, you're happy to just
double
swap
figure
him
haul.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's coming in for me just because I know they've got on paper 3 sort of not easy games. This week it's Newcastle, then it's Brighton, then it's United. Well, I mean, those are 3 teams that are not firing at the moment.
No, there's. I reckon Newcastle will be tricky at St James. If it was at Stamford Bridge, outright Chelsea win. Maybe. Brighton depends who they've got back.
Yeah.
In that game, United, that's an easy one for them.
But Chelsea have also got Nkunku coming back too.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I wonder if he's back this week.
Didn't he play a little bit?
Did he?
Yeah, I think he played. He came on for a few minutes, maybe at that.
I didn't know that.
Maybe
So
I'm just thinking something else.
If our Chelsea expert had turned up.
Well, Franklin.
Franklin, yeah.
Franklin the cat. What do you think about that, Franklin? Really? So should we get in Reece James?
That's a good cat impression. Did you do others?
Nah.
No. Don't do dogs?
That's just a Northern Ireland cat.
Ah.
Yeah, so I'm bringing in James. I don't care. If he stays fit, everyone's gonna have him in about 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
Or even before that, if he fires before then.
If he stays fit.
Yeah.
Not likely.
Why not?
I still wonder. Well, yeah, why not? Because it's Reece James.
That doesn't mean anything. Look at Calvert-Lewin last season. He couldn't get in, and then Dyche was careful with him, and he's still fit.
Yeah. I still wonder, though, about James's value now that he's not playing as a wing-back.
Oh, he's still good.
Yeah, but he's not getting into those forward positions.
Yes, he is.
But he's not wing-back, and he's not doing those...
Did you see the game against City?
Yeah, I did.
And he did get forward. He got an assist.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
Ah. I might bring Reece James in this week.
He had a shot as well. He had a good free kick that was saved as well.
How annoyed would you be if I just brought Reece James in this week?
I don't care. I don't care if you bring Reece James in. I really don't. I think it's a smart move.
Nah, not doing it.
Well, I think your problem is, if If I was you, I wouldn't be worried about Cash this week.
Oh, yeah. Who should I be worried about then?
Matoma.
I'm worried about Matoma as well.
But you don't have to go making wholesale changes.
Wait, why do you want me to keep Cash?
He could do well this week.
He could.
And that's not...
He could just get another 2 points.
He's not flagged.
No.
He could get... He's not flagged. Matoma is. Matoma's like 50%.
Well, you better sort out Bowen then. He's flagged.
Yeah, but he's not... He's just ruled himself out.
What
He said, I've got a niggling injury, gaffer.
Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered travelling away. Where was it?
Where was it? It was North Macedonia.
Yeah.
I had a nice little holiday to North Macedonia. I don't know. I'd take that.
Not when he's looking down at the Burnley defence going, they're at home, they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
When they go for it,
if
they
suddenly
let in loads of goals and I'll be playing up front. Antonio's injured.
If he suddenly drops to 50% though, you're selling him?
No, I wouldn't sell him.
What are you going to do though? Because you got not much on the bench there.
I'd play Archer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose against Bournemouth, isn't it?
Against Bournemouth, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, there you go. Maybe I'll sell Kolasinac and bring Archer back.
No, don't do that.
No. I think Nketiah might start this week.
He could do.
Because Jesus is only just back from injury.
Yeah.
He played full 90 against, Argentina. And Nketiah hasn't been anywhere travelling. So I think, I'm happy with Nketiah this week. Happy for another 1 point.
I think you should go SA or Mbumo.
When did I start caring what you thought?
Well, you didn't. But I'm just saying, I think you should not worry about Cash this week.
I'm not going in Burmo.
Why not?
Because he's got Arsenal this week.
Yeah, but have you seen the games he's got after that?
Yeah, but then he goes to AFCON.
Yeah, but you've got about 4 or 5 games before then.
Yeah, but it's quite safe. I can take out Matoma this week and then don't do anything next week, then take Diaby out and bring Burmo in.
You can do.
See, I'm thinking ahead.
Well, so am I.
Because then if I've got Matoma gone for Kudus, right, that's differential this week. Differential that could score massive against Burnley, sending me up the table, especially when Bowen doesn't play because he's injured. And it
turns out that Archer comes on for me and scores a hat-trick.
I did that once with a cheap striker.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you bring someone in
for
a game?
It was Eddie Nketiah.
Right.
Yeah, he got a hat-trick.
I never. You must tell that story sometime.
I will. I'll tell you tomorrow after football.
I'm busy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm getting drunk.
No, just to
block me out.
Well, yeah, that's why I drink.
Just so you can't hear me. But anyway, if I bring in Kudus this week, fine. It's another differential in my midfield. Leave it alone next week. Still more differentials, but then I swap Diaby to Burmo. Differential gone.
I think when I was talking last week, my thoughts were maybe taking out Son.
Yeah.
And bringing in
you
someone like SA and swapping Archer for Darwin. But I got a funny feeling that Son could do something this week.
Yeah.
And I'd like to give him just another chance to assess how they're going without Maddison.
I'm not ready to sell Son yet.
No. He's too... Once he goes, he can go big.
Yeah. You're talking 20 pointers 2 weeks in a row, 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Then blank for a bit. I think Lo Celso will probably start in behind this week.
Yeah. That might help him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just that one change for me. I've got 2 transfers, but...
Are you showing off?
No, I'm just going to make one, roll one. So I've got 2 next week. If I need to, for that week when I do need to get rid of Son or Saga or whoever for a cheaper player, so I can bring in Darwin. But if not, if Son and everyone fires in the midfield, then might just move Watkins to him.
Move Watkins to Darwin?
Yeah.
I'd rather keep Watkins.
I don't know. No, I think.
You think you've got all your points out of Watkins?
Darwin's going to start to... No, I think Watkins will still get steady points. But I think Darwin's going to start to... Liverpool have got a good run after this game.
Isn't it better to have the steady points of Watkins, though, than the possible... They rotate Darwin a lot.
Yeah, but no one is going to be starting to play like he is. Trust me, mate. They got City this week, then they got Fulham at home, Sheffield away, Palace away, United at home, Arsenal at home. Liverpool are good at home too. How many games have they not been beaten now?
I don't know. I haven't done those stats lately.
No, neither have I. And Burnley, yeah, they've got a real good run. So I'm thinking a week ahead. I'm thinking Darwin in next week somehow. Either if Son doesn't fire this week and looks bad, then he goes for someone cheaper and I bring him in alongside Watkins.
Yeah.
Or I'd remove Watkins for Darwin.
Well, I look forward to seeing your team in a few weeks.
It'll be all Chelsea with a few Liverpool players in there.
And Haaland.
3 Chelsea, 3 Liverpool and Haaland.
You could always copy last season's template.
No, I can't have Harry Kane.
No, right, yeah, but I just meant get rid of Haaland and put Darwin in.
Yeah, but I had Darwin and Kane.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I got rid of Darwin and brought in Kane and Haaland.
I actually miss Kane. Never thought I'd say that. I miss having that option. He was good.
I just want to get back this week. I just want to get back up into the top 50,000 in the world. I'm 4 points off it at the moment.
Oh, well, you should do that then. Unless the others all do 4 points better than you.
Well, that's very true. That is very true.
Yeah.
Well then it won't work.
No.
We looked at leagues the last time, didn't we?
Do we?
Yeah, we did.
I can't remember that far back.
That was only last week.
I know, I can't remember that far back. Did we do the head-to-head who's playing who?
Yeah, we did. Should we just remind ourselves of that?
Probably, yeah.
Game week 13. That's right, I'm playing Arlo, who's in equal second. Yeah, he's playing Sarah. Emmy's playing Rebecca, so that's 4th against 5th. Who are you playing? Does it matter?
Patrick.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh dear, Patrick. Sorry.
And Leo is playing Mark. Mark's just below me in the league. It was his birthday yesterday. No, the day before. Not that means anything.
Should we wish him happy birthday?
Already did.
Yeah.
Send him a message.
Yeah, you haven't wished him happy birthday on the podcast.
Happy birthday, Mark. He doesn't listen to this anyway.
Oh, well. If you tell him that you've wished him happy birthday on it, he might listen to it. It's another listener.
We might get 14 listeners.
Yeah. I'm surprised we got 13. What was the highest? Was it 20 something one time?
And we had over 30 for the very first one. Must have been accidental. People clicked on it accidentally.
They've blocked it since.
Yeah. God, that's just rubbish. And they're probably right.
Yeah. Because the best one, that doesn't exist.
Oh, no, that's right. But, yeah. Was that good, though?
I think so. I think it was.
Or was it just our imaginations that... And especially now that we can't listen to it.
I felt like at the time, before I saw the light was off, I just thought we had sort of a good rapport going, and it was gelling, and it was kind of...
I thought so too.
Yeah.
That could have been just the cider talking.
We have cider every week.
Yeah, but I think I'd had a bottle before you came as well, and we might have had...
So you the problem?
More. Yeah. The problem is I only had 2 bottles in the house. Or 1 bottle in the house. And you brought the other one.
Yeah, there you go.
That was the problem.
Is the problem alcoholism?
No. It's not even strong enough to do anything, this stuff.
Not really. Not 1 bottle.
Anyway, that's... we sort of drifted away there, didn't we?
Yeah, that's why people
As usual.
listen. That's why people listen to it. They don't give a shit about the football.
I do.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
I meant our listeners, though.
I want to win it. I will win it.
I've given up.
No, you haven't.
Well,
I'm just looking at your team. You might have.
Yeah, I'm just doing. I'm just doing transfers.
You showed me that. You sent me that thing today on the Sean Dyche team, the bottom team.
The fake Sean Dyche team.
Yeah, and the one who they're still active.
Yeah,
and they're bringing in players. But they're just bottom.
I thought at first maybe they were playing anti-FPL.
Yeah,
but I think for that you have to have only like 1 million left in the bank, and they had 16 million in the bank. So they must just be really bad at it. Yeah, could give it a go. I could try and get bottom.
Nah, it's too late now.
Well, I'd take a few
You're not even that good.
minus 100.
All right. That might do enough waffling for this week, unless you've got something important to say.
No, we probably talked about the championship last week.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah.
We should just remind people that QPR are unbeaten under Marty Cifuentes, new manager, and Leicester. What's that?
That's my impression of a monkey with cymbals.
And Leicester haven't won a game since then. Not only haven't won a game, they've been beaten twice.
All right, rub it in.
I will while I can.
Yeah, well, you can. We're coming back this week.
And this week you're playing
Watford.
Woeful
Watford.
Well, yeah, okay. And we're playing Norwich.
Numpty Norwich?
That'll do.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Well, thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Keith.
All right, what have we talked about this week?
I renamed terrible championship clubs. Numpty Norwich and Woeful Watford.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I gave new prefixes to the to championship clubs. Are they prefixes?
Yeah.
Yeah. That works as a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised I can remember what I talked about this week. I actually can't.
You ready? You're always ready, aren't you?